Why are employment background checks so slow? Imagine waiting for a package you ordered online. Now think about how long it takes to verify every detail before someone gets a job. That's kind of what happens with background checks. They seem to take forever, but there are good reasons behind the delays. First, employers must follow strict laws to protect applicant privacy. For example, the Fair Credit Reporting Act limits what information can be checked and how far back records can go. Some states add even more rules, making sure checks don't go beyond 7 or 10 years. These rules mean background screening companies have to carefully select what they look for, which takes extra time. Next, background checks involve many different pieces of information. Criminal records, employment history, education, credit reports, and professional licenses all come from separate sources. Each source has its own process for releasing records. Criminal checks might involve government agencies that take longer to respond, especially if they are in different states or countries. Education verifications requiring contacting colleges or universities, which can be slow if they are busy or have outdated systems. In some places, laws requiring checks to happen in phases. For example, in New York City, employers must first review non-criminal information before considering criminal history. This two-step process adds more time because employers cannot get all the information at once. They have to wait for each part to be completed before moving forward. Another factor is the accuracy of the data. Employers and screening companies want to avoid mistakes that could lead to unfair hiring decisions. To do this, they cross-check records, resolve discrepancies, and sometimes contact previous employers or schools for confirmation. These steps take time but are necessary to ensure fairness. The capacity of background screening agencies also matters. They handle many requests daily and must follow strict rules to stay compliant. During busy times or when specialized checks are needed, delays can happen because the agencies are overwhelmed or need more detailed information. Finally, the speed can depend on the applicant. If someone provides incomplete or incorrect information, screening agencies must spend extra time asking for clarifications or additional documents. This back and forth can slow down the entire process. From a labor law perspective, the slow pace reflects a balance. Employers have the right to know about a candidate's past, but laws protect the candidate's privacy and fair treatment. Laws like the Fair Credit Reporting Act and local, Ben the Box, laws make sure background checks are done responsibly and fairly. That's why they take time. In practical terms, employers should plan ahead and inform candidates about the timeline. Working with reputable screening providers who understand these rules helps keep the process smooth. This way, they can avoid legal issues and make sure onboarding happens fairly and efficiently.